So we're live now.
We are live. I think see up the top here. Can you see at the top? It tells you how many people are viewing, and we've got no viewings.
Whoop.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit bright. Let's sit back.
So is this? How does this work? Is it like being? Is it being recorded or?
No, it's streaming live to both at the moment YouTube and Facebook.
So how do we save it for?
Can download it at the end.
Okay. Very fancy.
Right, so we've got a Facebook. Why is it saying Facebook user?
I need to know who it is. It's really unhelpful.
Yeah, I can hide them.
Everyone needs to introduce themselves with their.
No, it's Pip. Pip is Pip and Tonya. Pip and Tonya. Hello.
Hi. Well, I'm glad that you managed to see where that is.
I can only see on here.
Okay. But this whole thing was supposed to be that it combined everything, and so what we've got to be on everything.
Hang on.
I can tell that that's Tonya saying about get your crap together, my Brit friends, obviously.
Yaz is
hi, Tonya.
Emoji.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's too bad, but we'll get there. Like, obviously, we've got a few on there. I think Shona's going on to YouTube, and she's going to tell, there she is. There she is. We've got a YouTube message up on the screen now, but obviously it's come up with her name because of I think it must be something to do with that post that I put in the group the other day. Maybe people have to click it to say.
Well, shall I be the reader then? So we've got Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. Pip's waving. Hello, Pip. Tonya is coming to see us soon, y'all.
Y'all.
You know that means Tonya, don't you? That means that we're going to come back and see you.
America, here we come.
Yay, woohoo! Emma Jane is watching. Alex is in the house. Hello, Alex. Lizzie Wood, hello. We've got a few in the house. Isn't this wonderful?
Yeah, but it means we actually have to deliver something now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, we were just coming on to see if it works, like, really.
We can see there's one here. Oh no, I can see Shona. Shona, are you watching through YouTube then?
Yeah, Shona's watching through YouTube. So, how do you pronounce that? Lumina Photography. I don't actually know
Luminosa.
Luminosa Photography. I don't actually know that is on Facebook. Is that bad?
It's terrible.
It comes up with your thingy.
Waiting for insightful lessons.
Who's waiting for insightful lessons?
Disappointed tonight.
It'd be really good if I could get it to work out how the names come up, so we know who these Facebook users are.
That was Yaz.
Oh, that was Yaz. Right. Okay.
Yeah, Yaz. Tonya says home in the Smokies always open. Oh, thank you, Tonya, because one day we're going to turn up with a backpack on at your door. And I can't wait. I want to stay in the desert. I want to go camping, ride some horses in the wilderness.
What was it? Was it the Smoky Mountains or the Rocky Mountains or something?
Any mountains.
Any mountains. We're up for any mountains. And a night out in Nashville. Is that wine you've got there, right?
No, it's juice. It's juice. Right. So I suppose the purpose of tonight. Just the garbles. It was testing out Gem's new software, which he's very excited about, aren't you, Gem?
Yeah, I'm well excited about it.
Yeah, and it is good. I mean, I feel very technical, to be fair.
Yeah, well, you weren't feeling very technical when you were trying to log on a little while ago.
No,
did you?
No, I couldn't sign in because I'm not very technical.
But you got there in the end, Rachel.
I did. I'm just reading out some of the comments. YouTube is quicker than Facebook.
So yeah, Lizzie's saying that it was either Lizzie or Shona that said that they watched it. Obviously, it's streaming through quicker on YouTube than it is on Facebook, I suppose.
Tonya says, and yes, Nashville will never be the same. She's probably right.
Definitely not.
Yaz, wine glass. Sadly, there's no wine in it though. I am teetotal till tomorrow. After excelling
We're
myself.
talking. This is what I've got to hide. Is my.
You've both got your toots.
I just got. Yeah, you know.
It lives in my hand. I keep forgetting to put it down. And also,
Well,
have you got any empty biscuit wrappers in the background this week?
No, I mean, I don't know whether anyone's noticed or anything, but the room's actually changed. Freaking. So there's
Gemma,
right, okay, let me see if I switch the back. Oh, no, I switched the video off.
Alex says, what does Gemma have to hide? And that is a great question from Alex.
Right. Are you on a satellite delay, babe? We've just had this conversation.
Pardon? You are?
We've covered that.
You know what it is? I'm watching this, but it's slower.
Well, don't watch. You need to watch the other one as well. So look, I'll unhide my background for everyone. So there is a coffee cup. It's about a dog dad though, which clearly isn't me. And then I've got other trash around the back there, but obviously the colour of the room has completely changed. So
especially for all you.
I've done it for all you lot, all my fans and all my viewers.
All my fans and followers.
Yeah, and I got rid of my biscuit wrapper because Emma quite clearly pointed that out last week. But this week I'm being good. I'm stopping eating so much.
Yeah, in prep.
The reason why I couldn't blur my background last week, Lizzie, is because we was on the phones, so I couldn't work out how to blur it on the phones. But anyway,
well,
so Rich, do you want to
last week the better
actually say what we're here for today? Because
we are here for a number of reasons. 2 reasons. One is, as I said, and I like to repeat myself, to test Gem's software. And the second thing is, so I'm getting distracted by the comments. Right, so basically, once a month, we are going to do a challenge, a monthly challenge. This month is nice and easy. It's very broad, but there's going to be some months more complicated than others. Obviously, we've only got a few people on here now, but so I'll write it down as well. The colour and the challenge is blue this month. So this can be any genre. If you're doing a baby, could be in a blue little romper. It could be a maternity dress. Could be a background. It could be a child with blue eyes. It could be a tiny little blue flower. Anything really. So that is your challenge. So shoot with something blue and then post it into the group. If you want CC, ask for it. And then hopefully as the group grows and there's more challenges, we can do these monthly challenges. Sometimes they might be complex, sometimes they're not. But see what you can do, get your mind thinking. Let's get the colour blue, see what you come up with. And if you want, like I say, if you want critique, now we will choose the most creative winner who will get a small prize, won't they?
Yes. Oh, you know what the small prize. Where's Emma gone?
She's hiding. She's playing peekaboo.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the prize is.
You're all very small. Definitely not small. Yes. I'm glad that we look small though.
Can everyone hear us all right as well?
It looks like it. Because there's comments. So Sian, hey ladies, challenge sounds awesome. Does it have to be a portrait?
Yeah.
I think it can be anything, Sian, to be honest. And you can enter as many as you like, Yaz. It's just to get you thinking just before you shoot. I'm going to do it. It could be, anything lying about in your studio. Like I say, a child with blue eyes, but just something with a colour blue. And I think it'd be lovely to see all the images or ideas what you come up with. Shona has got a plan shoot involving blue. Well, you must have known. Is this information been leaked, Gem?
No, it hadn't been leaked.
No, that's a good job.
No, actually hadn't. But however, I do know what Shona's thingy, like what she's looking at. Because she's been asking me for a couple of bits and pieces. I've sent her some Amazon links and stuff like that. So We'll see how it
Sounds
turns
interesting.
out. It looks quite good fun.
Sean, I'm better not at shooting people. Yeah, it can be anything. In fact, the bigger the variety, the better. I think it'd be great to see. And it's all just a little bit of fun. And yeah, every month we'll do it. And hopefully lots of people get involved, or might just be a few of us, whichever is good. Show us your blue, basically.
Show us your blue.
Show us your blue. Emma, can you shut up, please?
What is Emma typing on the messenger?
No, sorry, that was to know Emmas that are watching. That was Emma Jane.
Also, I'm gonna put you maybe on the spot a little bit, Rachel. You got like 10 minutes?
I'm not sure actually.
Because like before we said that for people to tag in the group,
mm-hmm.
On the hashtag creative portrait group, and would do some critiques.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Is that showing up?
No.
It's not. I don't know whether I'm sharing it online or not.
Nothing's coming up my end.
It is coming up your end. What on?
Nothing's coming up my end.
Oh, nothing. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you why. I'm going to switch it on. Can you see it now?
Oh.
We've got so do we want? Hang on. I can make this a bit bigger. Let me turn the chat off for a minute. So we can still see you chat, people. Don't worry. We're just going to make this screen a little bit bigger for Rachel and Emma to be able to see. So then we can maybe go through and give a bit of CC on these images that people have bothered putting the old hashtag on. Because I noticed there's only a few in here.
Oh, how good though that there's a few.
Yeah, and at least some people have made the effort. Oh, hang on, I need to go back to my other screen in a second. Right, so obviously the first one that we've got here is from Roy.
I tell you what, it's not very. Can you see that, Em?
No, it's pretty pixelated my end.
It's very pixelated.
Is it pixelated?
From what I can see, I think it looks like a cool 70s type shoot.
Is that any better?
No.
Let me see if I can work out how to get it. No, that it like I should have practiced this a little bit, shouldn't I? Really.
Well, I like the fact that we're all learning together.
Yeah. Is that any better?
Not really. It's still pretty pixelated.
It's not really. That's not really going to work.
Private message it to Rachel, and then she can look at it individually, separate.
Well, obviously, Rachel can go actually on to the Instagram and look at the hashtag, can't she?
If you, I'll help her out as much as you can, to be honest.
What with me? You try to say that I'm not very technical.
I don't know how to send her.
I'm trying to say anything.
The hashtag.
Is it just on the Instagram, is it?
So if you go on Instagram and just type in creative portrait group and then go to tags, it will bring up the images that's under the tags.
Okay. Quickly.
Yeah.
Georgiana. Hello, Georgiana. Great idea. Looking forward to getting some feedback from you all. Pauline. Hello, Pauline. Just done a baby boy in blue, but needs work. Well, I look forward to seeing that, Pauline. I hope you share it with us. Rebecca is at the gym.
Good.
Are you on the treadmill? You can watch us while you're on the treadmill. That'll kill some time for you. Right, so Shona says there was a hashtag for something. I missed that. I think
Yeah, you did miss that, Shona.
We'll write everything down, shall we?
Yeah, maybe we'll go and pin that post or something like that. So basically, Shona, what I think we said was that each month, or I don't know if we said monthly or whenever, something like that, would have this hashtag. Anyone that's wants to get a bit of CC on any of their images. Not saying that we are the best at giving CC, but we can give some CC. we'll give you a bit of CC on the images that you've hashtagged on there, so we can actually view it, share it on screen, but maybe we might need to look at it a different way or something. And then once we've got that, then we'll give a bit of CC on the images. I'm just trying to shift the screens around to see if I can make it any better.
Right,
but
me and Gemma frozen because me and Gemma are frozen on mine.
Pardon?
Me and Gemma frozen.
Are you?
Yeah, me and you are frozen, and I'm not in a very flattering pose in my freeze. I'm really hoping that's just a me.
What you mean on Facebook?
No, on the read stream thing that we're on.
All right, no, I'm not frozen. I can't.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not frozen from my end. Is it just frozen from yours?
Yeah, I said that you are on hers.
Oh my God, that's really zoomed in. That was. Christ. Do you guys remember that? Does anyone remember those lives where they opened? Is it oysters that have pearls in?
Yeah.
Did anyone watch them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they pop out a little pearl
thing, and then they put it behind them. They'd show you the pearl.
And put it in jewellery.
Yeah.
I thought that was just me. If anyone wants us to do that as well, then
no.
Can get hold of some oysters. Right, I'm on the oh, they still do them on TikTok.
Oh, they do still do them on TikTok today. I didn't know that.
Well, right. So what are we doing then, Jen?
So did you want to do a bit of this CC?
Yes.
I'm just trying to see if I can work out how to make it any bigger on screen so everyone can see it, but clearly not. Anyway, so we've got this first image is from Roy. Me personally, I actually still I like this photo, but I just think
like
how at the back is posed slightly wrong as such. Well, not wrong, but it's just you can't see her face. It would have been better if her coat maybe was under her chin a bit.
She I feel like it looks like it's a photo from the 70s.
It might be a photo from the 70s. I'm not too sure how old Roy is. But maybe.
Well, maybe. But I know I quite like it. Yeah, I mean the posing maybe is a little bit, but then she's looking with a real attitude, isn't she? But yeah, she's a lot of her face.
But I like the colours, and I like kind of
tones.
tonal of these images.
Yeah, I like it as well. I just get a really sort of 70s, 60s,
Sorry,
70s
I moved on to the next one already, Rach, before you finished talking.
Eager Beaver.
Eager Beaver. So then again,
this is one of Roy's again.
Yeah.
So it's quite different from what we've seen from Roy so far. This one, isn't it?
Well, no, he did have a couple because obviously, I remember him saying that that's his wife that dresses up in these kind of things. So she was the one that done the snow. No, there was the picture of the Snow White one that he put in, and then he re-edited it and stuff like that. So it is his wife that dresses up like this, and I mean, obviously, to me, that's an ideal person to have as a subject that's always willing to be dressed up and always willing to have these photo shoots done.
I think this is a really beautiful image. The only thing that I would say really about it is the crop. But I don't know if that's done
with this kind of deadish space, if you like. It might have been better if it was cropped down here. But then when you look at these flowers, like the sharpness of some of these flowers around, I think they can be a little bit distracting.
Yeah, to the right of her face. But yeah, I know.
Like maybe if this was toned down a little bit as well, just to make sure her face was a bit brighter than the flowers.
You've shot at a wider aperture then?
Would I have shot at a wide? I probably would have brought her forward a little bit. because obviously you'd want her to be fully in focused. So if you brought her away from the trees a little bit, because she's not actually with that cherry blossom or with that blossom tree or whatever you want to call it, she's not actually it's not actually any, it's just a background. So I'd bring her away and make it more of a background. If that makes sense.
does.
Yeah, it does make sense. But all in all, I think it's a really nice image. Yeah. Like I say, just the crop, and like you say, the flowers to right are a little bit distracting. And yeah, she was taken away slightly.
Yeah.
You'd lose a bit of focus.
Yeah, like these white blobs in the background where the light's coming through the back of the trees as well. That's a little bit distracting over here. It kind of pulls your eye across out into this side of the image.
Yeah.
Next one then. Isle of Grace photography.
This little girl's adorable.
She is, isn't she?
She's really, really, really cute. I think that the light's been controlled really nicely on it. I like her little sweet expression. It suits how she's stood and how she's posed. Things that I might change. There's just a slight brightness in the right side of her left, our right side of the glasses. I don't know if you can
this side or that side, that bit there.
The other bit here. I don't know if it's on my phone. I'm looking on my phone here.
On the inside,
on my phone.
Side of her eye.
Yeah, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's just a slight brightness there. It's nothing major at all, but it's just I notice it, but it just could be because I'm looking at it on my phone, zooming in. And I would just ever so slightly have moved her glasses if possible, or moved her head just so that her right eye is in more of a center.
So the eyes were more central in both of the glasses as such. Like a bit more even.
This is really being nitpicky though. It's a, like I say, the light's beautiful on it. She's got a lovely little expression. The edit's nice. So I think that's all in all a lovely image. I think she's absolutely adorable.
The next one is Lizzie's.
That's very nice, that Lizzie. Are you going to give some feedback, Gem or Emma?
Yeah, I'm just being right nosy and getting right into the screen here. Yeah, so obviously, like with this one, I like the image. For me personally, I probably wouldn't have shot it that close to the backdrop. Because like for me, I wouldn't have the shadow across the back there. And obviously the light being not so even, I prefer to have more of an even kind of light spread across the backdrop. So again, I would have brought a bit forward off of the backdrop. I would actually also potentially tone down this shoulder a little bit because that is the brightest part, apart from, and I toned down the nail varnish as well. It's very hard to shoot with a black dress with a black and white image when you're trying to accentuate the person's pregnant. So for me at the moment, looking at it this way, kind of lose the shadows, like it's almost block. Now over here it's not too bad because you can see like the creases in the jumper, but over here it just kind of all looks a little bit too dark, so I'd probably lift the shadows a little bit over here. But as for I like the use of hats, and I like the image. I'm not too much of a maternity shooter myself, although I've got some coming up, but it's not really my speciality.
Yeah, I really like the pose here as well. I like her pose, and I also like the hat and the way that she's been lit. I think is really good because obviously, I mean, if you were wanting to cast a real shadow, but she's managed to get some light underneath as well.
Yeah. That's not easy sometimes when people are wearing a hat.
No. No, it can be tricky. But I really like the pose. And even though you can only see the bottom half of her face, I like her expression. Her lips are slightly parted and she looks quite natural. So I think it's really nice. But I agree with what Gemma said.
Said.
I would have just lowered the hand on the back of it to create a bit more space.
What, blow this down to give you a bit more of a triangle there, Em?
On first glance, it just looks a tiny bit blocky. And personally, I would like a stronger highlight on the cheek. Camera left.
Camera left.
Yeah. I do like.
I'm holding my hands up, like thinking, what one's my left?
So you can make an L shape with your finger in your thumb, the left hand.
That one, yeah, I know.
I can't see you, mate.
Was it that one?
That side.
That one for you. That one for me.
No one can see you, Gem.
Oh, can you not see me?
No. I can't see you.
Oh,
no.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
Oh
no, of course you can't see me. Sorry. Yeah.
This looks loads different on my phone than it does on that screen.
Does it?
It looks very magenta on the screen, but on my phone it doesn't look as magenta.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Gem?
Yeah, it does look a little bit pinky, like the baby more so than the mum. On my screen, like I haven't looked at it on my phone, but yeah. Yeah, but I think the lighting's good because you managed to capture both the mum and the baby with the right kind of lighting. So the lighting on the baby is like a butterfly lighting, and the lighting on the mum's a loop lighting.
I think it's really cute, this image.
I like the baby's expression on this image.
It's an image that you sort of forget how hard it is to get when you've got a little
Wriggler
baby that's doing what they want and looking in every other direction or not wanting to shoot or do. So I think to achieve this is really, really good, and it's done very nicely. I like the drapes in the background as well, and the use of toweling blankets fabric around them. I think that's really nice as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's the same kind of material that's used around them as what it is draped in the background. I might have tried to drape it a little bit different to how it is, but I like that you've got the two layers and the two different color layers as well.
I quite like that you've got the leading lines too.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the face.
Yeah, and in terms of crop, personally, if you crop the elbow off, then I prefer the top of the head to be cropped up as well. So it's just
I mean, there's certain cropping rules, isn't there? Sort of thing that you shouldn't crop through joints, like elbows.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was because crop for Instagram.
It possibly it might be. That might be the thing, because obviously we all know that sometimes it can be, you crop an image,
God, it's an absolute nightmare.
And then you're just like, wrong crop.
And there's a good one here by a girl called Gemma Sains.
Oh, what? You mean this one?
That is a cracking image. That
I know.
Who took that?
I don't know. Some amazing photographer in the UK.
I do love that, Gem.
Yeah. And to be quite truthful, this wasn't one of the planned shots that I was going to do. Obviously, I was partly laying on the floor with my back broken when I was doing this photo shoot, and like he kind of held that part, like he was just like looking at himself in the mirror, to be quite truthful, and he started doing these little poses, and I was like, stop, hold that one. And then that's where that image come out of.
I do love it. I really do. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry, I switched it off. Hello, we're back.
Thank you to those who use the little hashtag, and well done, Gem, for picking up on that.
Oh, so we've got there the awesome feedback. Cheers. Next one, the one is the baby. So the baby and the mum is the one that was in the maternity photo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely.
That is what a lovely before and after.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, obviously, I think it's where we couldn't see her eyes that you wouldn't recognise it as the same person.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lizzie, well done for that. Rachel with a giant-sized wine glass.
Oh, I'm so disappointed that's Juice.
I know. She could have lied to everyone and pretended that it was
drunker throughout the live.
No, I'm not. Not after the last few.
Well, Shona, if you want to hashtag one of yours, you can do, but you're going to have to wait until we do it next time because we're not going back through that sharing process.
Yeah, use the hashtag, or if you want to share them on Instagram for the challenge as well. I think, is it best, guys, if I post tomorrow a rundown of the challenge so that everyone sees it, because obviously not everyone will have watched.
Well, we've only got 10 people watching us, and I think one of them's duplicated between Facebook and...
I think that might be me. I might be one of them.
Well, Emma's one of them as well. So we've probably got about 3 people watching, which is Lizzie, Shona, and probably who else is left? I think Yaz is still left.
I think everyone. But do you think people have lost the will to live yet?
Probably.
Well, if you want to sit and just edit and just listen to chitter chatter with some useful pangs in there, then that's a good thing.
Maybe useful, maybe not useful.
You know what? I think because it can get really lonely.
Yeah.
Sitting at home editing on your own, and I think obviously we pretty much live on the phone, so I think we take it for granted that some people are sat not chatting to people on the phone, and having the background noise of people that or you've met or you've heard or whatever. I don't know. It's a nice silence breaker.
Yeah, even if it's on driveling on in the background. But no, I agree. It is.
I mean, obviously, I know that we've not got many people watching, because obviously they're watching the Amber Heard trial with Johnny Depp, Team Johnny. So that's probably why we haven't got as many viewers.
Well,
it's also prime bedtime time for kids.
Well, it is, yes, and that'll be Rachel's fault because Rachel wanted us to do it a little bit earlier this week.
I am sorry, I've got a date with Marcy. My husband's out, so we've got a girly night this evening. So she's just getting in the shower. Oh, we've got some solid still hearers.
Very sweet.
Yeah,
still watching.
Georgiana is still watching. Pauline, thank you guys.
We've got the people. Yeah. We've got the people. The I don't know what you call them.
Well, maybe that'll be the next thing coming up, is to organise a gathering.
That would be good.
Yeah.
A big old friendly shindig gathering.
A drunken shindig.
Yeah.
Not too drunken. The other thing, did we want to say what we was going to do next week yet? Has that been confirmed?
Not yet.
Right, okay, fine. We'll leave that. It's in the pipeline. So, we've got other things in the pipeline, people.
Obviously, we did our chat with Emma last week. I hope those of you who watched it enjoyed it. And we've got another couple of people, hopefully in the pipeline, just need to confirm dates and stuff, which have agreed to do some talks as well. So what we'll do is maybe post who they are, obviously, before, and then you can ask them any questions that you might have. Really, it's the goal to chitter chatter, but also have some weeks where you
get a bit of
learning
information
from it as well.
Yeah.
If we can have a group that's social and learning, then that would be very nice to have.
Need to get on diet. Sorry, I just noticed that in the camera angle's not good. Gina, love you too.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, everyone loves me because I am amazing.
It's true. We all love Gem. She's a
Well,
jolly.
we only love her because she keeps us alive.
Pardon?
We only love her because she keeps us alive and fed.
Yeah, no, I do that.
She's a very patient individual.
Very patient.
At times, other times I can be.
I don't think you've ever looked your
We know.
though.
No, I just get a bit spiky.
Yeah, but you were in another country with a severe back injury, so I think as excuses go,
that one was okay.
We quickly learned the lingo of fuck off, but not in those words. Just by looking, it'd be like, okay.
Yeah, like knowing you was naughty as a child and your mum gave you that death stare. Like I think I mastered that even though I haven't got kids.
It was more like reactions to questions and stuff. Like there were a few times where I was like trying to suss you out. So I'd ask you a really basic question and like how you answered it would then
like, are you okay? Can I help you?
Like, oh yeah, no, we don't ask Gemma for that today.
No.
Do you need me to push your wheelchair for you?
No,
I can do it myself.
No, I'm gonna do it for myself for a bit.
Sometimes I think next year though, I think one of us needs to have some sort of injury so that we can get the treatment that we had because it was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm absolutely happy to volunteer an arm break or something along that line. More than happy to do that.
Take one for the team. So Yaz, we should also have a drinking night. Is that in person, Yaz, or via Zoom? Or both? Pippa.
So Pip saying Sasha has just said that she knows that lady. So what? I mean, does she know me as Flossie Hill, or does she know me as me?
A woman of many.
But obviously, I think Pippa's saying that more from the residency last year. That Sasha's saying because obviously we had Sasha as model, didn't we? In your
Sasha was a superstar. She really was very, very good.
Yeah.
She was less nervous than I was.
Was Sasha one of the ones that was holding the snake? She was as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she did. She did get to hold the snake as well.
Yaz says either not fussy. Right, well, we can put that on our agenda, shall we, Gem and Em?
Well, right. So that is you saying basically, Gem, can you organise something?
And
well, if you're offering, then yeah.
No, I'm not offering.
It's absolutely fine if you want to have it up to north or
top north.
Big smoke.
Do you like what I've just done with the background?
Very funky.
I know. Check
me
out.
I know the stuff than we do because you're the owner of the feed.
Yeah, must do.
Yeah. Can you do it with ours, or is it just in the back and the black? Oh yeah, look at that.
I know. Got like loads of stuff that we can do here. Like, I mean, we can get technical and all sorts of stuff. We'll be all over it. I can even see our names in the colour. I can change the colour as well if we want to.
Do you feel like God?
A little bit. I like being in control of him.
No. Really?
I mean, the good thing about coming on looking like I do tonight is that people will recognise me when they see me instead of being like, just pretending because I look.
You know what though, Rach? I think it doesn't matter whether you've rolled out of bed or whether you've got yourself all dolled up. I genuinely think you always look really nice.
Oh.
Genuinely?
That's very kind, but not true.
It's
very cute.
No,
it's a lovely thing to say, but yeah. I mean, I got back from what felt like an eternity getting my nails done because they badly needed doing. I thought I was going to get a telling off Gem for being late tonight. Then I couldn't sign into the thing and all the rest of it. So Shona says she doesn't really drink, so she'll just watch.
That's fine.
Well, when we do our in-person, you can have some mocktails. And good for you for not drinking, because sometimes I question it. Oh wow, look at that. I feel like I'm a news reporter.
I know it is, isn't it? I think this is the same software as what the Law and Crime Network are showing with the trial.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lizzie's having a year off booze. Really?
to be honest,
What?
I mean,
honestly,
well,
I'm
what,
considering it.
oh, considering.
No,
Well,
no, she is. I said I'm considering it.
Oh,
Please don't.
Escape convicts.
I haven't had a drink in 3 months, but I don't drink at home. I just drink a lot.
Well, no, I don't either. But this is the problem then. And when you see your mates, you get all giddy, and then it goes terribly, terribly wrong, and you end up in a hole of being very ill and anxious for a week.
What do you mean we look like escaped convicts? How dare you, Yaz?
Do it, Rachel. I feel so much better. There you go.
Yeah, I mean it's the hangovers, really,
After
isn't
May.
it?
After
Like-
May.
Or after your birthday.
After my birthday, and then I might have a couple of months off. Maybe we'll do a little Christmas shindig. Gem.
Have you ever arranged a Christmas do before?
Who, me? I might have arranged 1 or 2 previously. I might have arranged some really good Christmas do's.
We need one. It's been a long time, isn't it, since we had one?
Yeah, it just takes months to organise.
Who's not? Yeah, we're drinking at the residency. Although we still need to convince you to come, don't you, Rachel?
Correct. Yes.
Alec, you need to message Rachel because obviously
God almighty.
she's being a bit of a twat and she doesn't know whether she's going to come along or not yet. But she's got to.
I don't
I'm
think
going to drive it there.
Pardon?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You're close. You'll have to go and pick her up and just bring her.
Kicking.
This is true, yeah. It's all on you two.
Yeah. So also,
Right.
so we're going to the residency of the North and we're going to the residency of the South. Pippa, you going to the residency of the South as well? South.
There.
Oh, Shona going to see Jerry Cinnamon. I love him.
Who?
Jerry Cinnamon.
Don't know who he is.
I think you'd like him, Jen. Any other Jerry Cinnamon fans out there? I hadn't even heard of him, and I went with some friends to a gig, and then I was his biggest fan. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
What kind of music does he? A musician, yeah.
He's a Scottish man, and yeah, he has a guitar, and like he does it all on his own, but it's so good.
Sorry, I'm just messing about with the screens here.
I feel like I'm in Tetris.
I don't want to be the big one.
Right, you are teaching at the South.
Sorry? Yes, I am. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm teaching at the residency of the South, guys.
Alex,
Hang on, Alex. Oh, so Georgina's asking you a question, Alex. Can you still send images for the TMPS print comp? I'm sure Alex is going to say yes.
does he
He'll
have
probably kill me later. Just send them over to him. I'm sure he'll be fine about it. I'm sure he ain't going to be like punching the screen at the moment.
So Jem says yes, and just
Gemma, yeah, just put that on the up until midnight. Oh, hello, Amy. You joining us?
Oh, hello, Amy. Oi, oi. Oi, oi.
Yeah, Shona, you can stream him after you finish watching us. Like, don't do it at the same time, please, because that means you'll disconnect to now our 10 people, which include Rachel and Emma that are looking at it on their phones. Will go down to 8 people, obviously.
It'll go to 3, which is us 3.
Oh, Amy's been balls deep.
Amy's
getting your print entries ready for midnight tonight before.
Oh, is
Alex
it tonight? Then is it for the newborn show?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not going to answer that.
Pardon?
You're not going to answer?
No.
I haven't shot anything. I can't enter.
Oh,
I would, but you know, not going to be there. So.
Oh, Pip letting us down. So, but we'll see you at the residency of the North. So Amy, you're going to be sending them over at like, I don't know what time, 59. 11.59.
No, yes, it's not. It's not. It's for what are the categories? There's newborn, maternity.
Well, I think it depends on whether you enter the print comp or whether you enter the digital comp. Because I know last year they had different categories. But go on their website and have a little look.
Yeah, you should enter, Yaz. You got to be in it to win it, girl.
You do, and yeah, your composites are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Lizzie, that is definitely my issue. It's like I sit there and I look at the images and I'm like, what am I going to name this image? Like, because I used to go a lot to, I've been to quite a few different types of competitions, and there's also like a local one that used to be up my road. And basically, you get some judges that kind of prefer to have, like, say, for instance, up the road, they used to have like a lot of wildlife kind of images and stuff like that. And they used to say like red fox in a field. And some judges liked that it explained what the image was, and then others didn't. So I always confuse myself and stuff like that. I mean, I did put one image into WPPI and in SWPP just for it to be read out loud, where the title was lipstick or pocket rocket, and the girl was holding up a lipstick, so it did look a little bit like a pocket rocket. So I just amused myself,
doesn't it? Like it depends massively on the image and also like the effect you want. So
yeah,
if you want it to be somber or whether you want it to be happy or laughy or jokey, because I think the title does add to the impact.
It really can add to the impact, or it can explain, or it can,
Well, look at one of Molly at WPPI. It wasn't until they read so they would have only really got the point of the image because of the name, the expectations one. And I think that last judge would have got it regardless, but the others, it took a while for it to kind of filter through. I think the name helped. But then, I know that Terry said before, don't just name it for the sake of naming it.
Yeah.
Because if it's not aiding the image, if it's not aiding the impact, there's no point, and it can sometimes detract away from it as well.
It's very hard. Naming them are very hard unless.
Yeah, but I think the kind of understanding advice is don't just name it like baby on a blanket or baby in a basket. Like any name that you give it has to contribute to the impact of the image.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I've done with that the black and white photo with the ribbons in the guy's mouth. Like obviously I knew that the judges wouldn't actually understand, or potentially wouldn't understand, what the red ribbons stood for. So that's why I titled that 37.7 million people live with HIV. Now it's a long title, but obviously I needed to kind of explain in the title what the image was actually about, sort of thing.
Defo.
So, but yeah, I think newborns are really hard to name.
Just trying to think what I name mine. It depends on the context.
Sometimes I just call it the baby's name.
Yeah. Why not?
Helps you remember.
Yeah. I mean, my entries for the newborn ones, like the nostalgia one, that needed a title. Even with that, I had people ask me what it meant. But I think it depends on the subject on it. If you're just entering a baby on a blanket, there's not really much you can call it. But the one that I did with the Claire Flip, I named, what did I name that? I can't remember what I named it, but it was relevant to the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, I mean, Alex has just, sorry to cut you off there, but Alex has just made like a brilliant thing. The whole reason to go to TMPS is Prosecco Pong.
Could we possibly stop with the TMPS talk though, because I will get FOMO and it's the first one I've.
Yeah, but you're going to be like in Mauritius. No, not Mauritius.
Yes, you are in a water bungalow.
In a water bungalow.
No less.
It's just not Coventry, is it?
No, it's not Coventry at all.
So
I'll happily swap. Although I'm not going, but
You're not?
No.
No, I can't get the time off work.
Are you? Oh, you're not going as I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to be on a different time scale to you, so quite FaceTime any of you.
Yeah, you're like 7 hours difference, aren't you? Something like that.
We worked it out. It was 6 a.m. Or was it someone else?
Oh, Pauline, got to go. I have a dress to make before midnight. Great listening to you. Love this group. That's cute. Thank you, Pauline, for joining in, and I hope.
And thanks for letting us know that. Look, hang on, we've got 12 people now. We've got 2 more people joined on.
About technical stuff, and we're just chatting again.
I know, Rachel. I tried to get her to go. I'm going. Is a water bungalow like the ones in that flood in Hebden Bridge? Alex wants to know.
I think they might be a little bit nicer than that.
Slightly different.
Lizzie, I'm not too sure whether you can enter a composite into the digital art category. You'll have to read the rules, but potentially, yeah. Oh, yeah, as I said, yeah, you can. I'm a bit slow on the messages there.
I wish it would tell you the names on the computer.
I know. I think what it is, in the group, I might put the post up higher. Can someone that's in here at the moment, hang on, let me do it with, so I know, where's it gone? Because Lindsay Larson. So Amy, I'm going to tag you.
What are we doing?
Right, Amy, I'm tagging you in something where you need to go on and click the button that says manage access, and then make sure that the thing that says the info you are sharing with this app, and then it says name and profile picture, and see if you can tick that box to see whether your name will then actually start coming up in the chat.
Go on, Amy. Who
else is
our little guinea pig?
Just see.
I do like the name of Coffee Evening.
Yeah, no, it's quite. I mean, it's like naming a print comp.
It's cute.
Picture, like, what do I call it? Oh, let's make coffee.
I'm calling bullshit on this watching thing. So it says there's only 6 people watching, and I'm physically seeing more than 6 people commenting at this particular point.
Says
no, so we've got 6 people on Facebook, and we've got 3 people on YouTube. Like Lizzie, you've come up now on where you've just said I've just clicked it too. Your name now comes up on the screen. Amy's not for some reason.
Oh yeah, Lizzie. Yeah, you can see Lizzie.
You can see Lizzie.
Missing all the comments shown her because she's watching on YouTube.
So Shona, but obviously, can you not see the comments on the screen, or is that not?
No, it should be coming up. It's coming up on the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
YouTube ones.
Amy, yeah, that sounds good. I look forward to seeing that. Yeah, Lizzie, I can see your name.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I mean, like Lizzie's multitasking. How many screens have you got, Lizzie?
Lizzie's got like 10.
She's like that, typing away. Well, actually, technically, I could do it. I've got another laptop sitting over there, work laptop.
I mean, we've been on nearly an hour.
Really?
Yes. I'd like to thank and apologise to our group members. No, I'm only joking. Oh, hang on. Oh, my husband. Can you hear that? James is ringing. James is out tonight drinking.
Oh, God.
So.
Might go and put. Yeah, no, you need us on 4K on a big screen, Lizzie. You think?
Please don't do that.
What is that plant meant to be in the background there? Well, apart from the dead one.
And it was a bonsai tree about a year ago.
Are you
and
sitting like in your utility cupboard or something?
Who, me?
This is my office at work. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
I was just wondering why you had like this micro dishwasher behind you. I hadn't noticed.
hang on. So that's my dishwasher, and then that's my
It's
little kitchen.
quite well equipped. I've never seen inside your office.
Yeah,
That's
I've
cute.
I've got
Look at all your cups lined up nice and neat. Old computers.
and then,
Did you tidy up before you come online?
No, no, I did move. I moved that cake smash stand though, because it's got cake on it, and I moved that.
Oh, right.
But anyway,
So does that little dishwasher work well?
yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing until you forget. So I've got. Oh my god. Okay, so I've got a makeshift. Right? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this is a mop bucket that I have the pipe going into.
Got ya.
So it kind of drains out of there. But then the other day I took it out and had it like that, and then started it again, and I just basically flooded all the downstairs. Yeah, I've just done it again.
That sounds
Don't you fill them up with water first before you set them off, Em, or something?
There's like a thing at the top there. So you fill that up, and then it drains into there, and then I take that out of my drawer, and then I flush it down the loo. Jobs are good.
So does it is it a lot of water you need to put in there, or a little bit? Oh look, Amy's now showing up.
yeah.
8 liters.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says 5 on mine. Yeah, as I've got 10 minutes. Yeah, I've got less now.
Got 10 minutes before your date night with
Pardon?
Marcy. What time's your date night with Marcy? Is she there? Is she waiting patiently?
No, she's upstairs. I'm not sure what she's doing, but I was like, we've started watching something, so I got told off last time for going over.
Last week you was getting told off a lot, wasn't you?
Yeah, I really got told off. So anyway.
We got more though last week, didn't we? Because we recorded that chat.
Yeah, with the 45-minute, 10-minute conversation.
Yeah, last week was tricky.
Even Zoom got fed up with us; they just kicked us out.
Yeah,
we got thrown out by Zoom.
Far off.
So to recap, then. Are you going to be online with us when you're in your water bungalow? I don't want the camera on though.
What time does it? So 8 o'clock our time, Em. What time is that in? It's going to be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it?
I don't want to see any of them pictures.
So it's currently right now it's midnight in the Maldives. So
that's all right. That's fine. Oh yeah, because you go forward in the Maldives. You're not behind, are you? You're in front of us.
So it's 4 hours ahead. So if you guys are,
well, I mean, but you're used to being up until 4 o'clock in the morning, so we can do. Oh, what, you've been going to bed early nowadays?
Let's see. I can't do it anymore. Genuinely, I'm done by 11:30 now. I just can't do it. So I've had to get really, really good at my editing and getting it done before then. I can't do it. I don't know what happened.
The switch has just clicked. See you later, Lizzie. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, bye, Lizzie.
I don't know what this was, but I can't do it.
Yeah, because obviously you couldn't sleep before.
Oh, hang on, let's not get this.
No, during the day you can sleep. Overnight, I mean.
Oh no, I go to bed, but I just lie awake for about 4 hours. But I can't. Yes, I have. Yeah, I was just going to say, Pip, I did have COVID, and it was around that time that I stopped being able to stay up late. But I think it also coincided with a bit of work burnout as well, and I think that's probably, I don't know, who knows. But I can't. I feel the thought of working now until like midnight, 1 o'clock. I feel quite sick. But then I don't know about you guys, but I get that thing where like I'll sit down just to answer one email, and then I know it's like 4 hours later, and I'm like buzzing around, and I'm like answering that email and like booking that trainee in, and I get really like buzzy about it, and then I forget that I was ever tired. So I think it depends like what I'm doing as well. But editing,
like the mundane tasks, you're like.
I like the mundane tasks though. I'm all right, sad.
Got it.
I understands. Cool.
Siri does too.
Yeah.
Got it. You're a loser. Got it, Emma. So yeah.
Right. So
well, we'll let Rachel go, and then hopefully we'll update about our live next Thursday later on in the week.
Yes. Yeah, we will.
Once Rachel gets her act together. I thought it was on a list today of things to do, but
do you know, Gemma, I think you'd be really proud of what I've achieved on my list today. Really, really proud mum moment.
Pick Marcy up from school, tick.
Yeah. Is anyone bothered?
Yeah, I was just going to
say. Now I can't remember that, and I might need to go get my list. Tidied and cleaned the house.
Well done.
Finished off some headshot edits. Uploaded them. Haven't sent them yet. Need to do that tonight. I'm gonna have to go get my list because it's gonna annoy me. Took Jen to the train station. Got my nails done. Oh yeah, I did something else. Something that's in the pipeline. An upcoming workshop with somebody else. Two worlds are colliding, and another world is coming in to help. So these are the two worlds, and this is the world that sorts the other two worlds out, and it's going to be so damn good.
I think it will be good.
It is. I'm very excited. So I did something for that today, but all will be revealed soon. Yeah, I've achieved a fair amount.
Just sound like you've had a productive day, mind.
More productive than usual.
Yeah, I didn't have a very productive day yesterday. Sat in the hairdressers for quite a long time.
I'd say that was quite productive.
Yeah,
I haven't been to the hairdressers.
My hairdresser.
I think I said this to you the other day, Rachel, didn't I? Like, I think the last time I actually went to the hairdressers was pre-COVID. But obviously, I've dyed my hair myself during COVID.
Don't you? Didn't you give yourself a little haircut as well?
Yeah, I gave myself a haircut as well.
You coloured it when you came to mine that time.
Yeah. So, well, obviously, do you remember the disaster that happened? I coloured it because I wanted the bottom half to be pink. But I didn't. I couldn't be bothered to to keep the top half brown. So I put the pink wash all over my hair, but then the top half went like bright orange, and the bottom half was pink. So then I had to strip it and then re-dye the top half back to brown. Do you not remember that, Emma?
I know, and I'm really disappointed that I wasn't either phoned and live did whilst this was happening.
Did you have photos sent to you?
I absolutely not.
Absolutely did. I'll find them and I'll resend them to you.
Can we tell the story of the fake tan?
You are?
Can we tell the story of the fake tan?
I think it'd be better if we just show the video of the fake tan.
You don't have. You don't have the video of the fake tan.
She does have the video of the fake tan.
I've only got a scaled down version. I couldn't find all the stories because I think you deleted them, which is a damn shame.
Yeah, I fucking did delete them.
Stop swearing.
Sorry.
Right, there's going to be a swear jar.
What do you expect? No, please don't.
If she got a fag in her mouth when it's you helping her, she's in my garden.
I think I did have a fag in my mouth.
And we laughed about that for a long time, Jem, on that night. Do you remember?
I bet you did.
So I decided that I would help Emma out with her fake tan. I think I used baby wipes to apply it. We were sober, by the way.
I feel like we need so I've just got this complete inability to fake tan. I am the colour of A4 paper, so anytime I think that works against me, because if you've already got a base tan and any tan on top, you don't get it quite right, you've got a little bit of like leeway because
Shading.
you've got some colour. But when you're literally as pale as I am, any mistakes are shown. So like my wrists never.
Emma always has like a white line somewhere where she's completely
Amy agrees.
like a total.
It's my wrists are worse. Then it's my elbows and my knees. So last time when we went to the newborn show, we got a makeup artist in, and she had to put makeup on my knees to tone down the fake tan and make it look less like poo and more like skin. Like she literally had to put foundation.
Good times.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. Anyway, so I went for a night out at Rachel. I think. Well, did I rush it? Did I do? When did I do it there?
At mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. You put it on. It went terribly wrong. So then you got in the shower in a mood and was scrubbing it off.
We're skipping through a lot of steps here. So I think I put the dress on and then realised I couldn't do that without any fake tan. So then I paused and then I put it on in a rush, which does not beat the time only a couple of months ago in London where I put fake tan on with my hands because I'd forgotten my mitt. So it's got worse in time. But then, and then were we trying to get it off? Or
No, you wanted me to even it up a little bit.
The problem is you cannot go drinking with Rachel without assuming that there's a sneaky little phone camera hiding around some corner or an arm, because apparently
me. I mean, me this time, but I know someone else, Amy, who's the absolute worst.
Unless the entire world also knows about it, which I didn't know that my escapades are being filmed until I was informed by someone over Messenger that
by the police.
But I was then informed that so basically just imagine this massive slab of white thigh flopping around because I've got Gemma doing this all over it, and it's like propped up on, wasn't it on like your little wall in your garden? And
it was my wooden planter.
Like there was no dignity left, and just you're never safe when you go out with Rachel.
But I can't.
I know they're dropping like
Amy's
flies
worse
now. We're
than
down
me.
to 4 people viewing, and I think that's just you, Rachel, and Amy.
Yeah, I think it is as well. I'd also like to say about Amy though, she makes you question your entire face and body, and you need a lot of work doing basically after you go out with Amy, and the angles that she gets. So, I'm going to have to go.
That's it then, I suppose. We might as well leave now everyone's gone.
Everyone's just sick of our shit. So, we're going to have some people coming on. No, darling. So, we're going to have some people coming on. We're going to recap on the challenge tomorrow and get some questions. Pardon?
She's doing it for people that want to play back. I don't know how they play back.
Yeah, hashtag replay. Hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay. Oh, Shan's battery died, came back. Still chatting shit.
We're chatting shit, yeah.
Challenge, Amy. The challenge, we are going to have monthly challenges. This month's challenge is very broad indeed. Some are going to be harder than others, and it's the colour blue. Any genre, anything.
So why isn't she hosting her own talk show?
Me? Well, someone might pick me up. Are you impressed?
I am impressed. Yeah, you
mocking me? Or are you impressed? Are you mocking me or are you flirting?
But might as well put the banner up.
This is looking very EMTV.
Can we just do like a news report thing? News with. Yeah, there you go, Amy. So share it in the group. Share it in the group over the month.
You won't because they're
easy comp, isn't it? Okay, right. Well, you'll have to shoot something else, Blue.
Yeah, no, obviously it's the end of May anyway, up to the end of May. So once it's in the comp, it can be entered.
Who's
I'm
actually
waiting
here?
for the
Is everyone actually gone?
There you go.
news flash. Illingsworth. Yeah, I love it. The news tonight is that there's no news.
Well, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
all is good, all is well. So that's it.
Let's turn
I
that
think
on.
that
All right.
we should have a nice sort of spiritual talk as well. I love all that stuff.
Okay, and
Spiritual.
what's that, like ghosts or
Law of attraction. No, not ghosts. Broadcast announcement about Emma's tan.
Gemma? Who's watching now?
I think it's just Amy. Oh, Amy and Yaz, I think. I don't know how I see actually who's watching. I can just see the number of people watching. So anyway, let's we'll leave it there for now.
Yes. And
Oh,
Pippa.
Pippa's still there.
Die
Pippa.
Hard fan.
Oh, and me. Who's and me?
Yeah, who is that?
Oh, and Georgia.
Hobbs.
Georgina, sorry.
Georgiana, yes. Go girl.
So
Excellent.
yeah. Okay, well, it's been lovely speaking to you as always.
Thank you to everybody who joined in with our news.
I mean, we've got 114 comments put in. Like, I must admit that 100 of those are probably Amy.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. No, thank you, everybody. And I'm going to recap on the challenge tomorrow for those who have missed it. And yes, there will be more of this to come next week.
All right.
So long, farewell. Sleep well, everyone.
Bye.
And see you next week. See you next Thursday.
Bye. See ya.